Hey, everybody, how are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the day the Lord has made, and we get to rejoice and be glad in it. So, with that being said, I just decided to hop on. I told y'all I'm preparing for the new year. So, I am preparing for the new year. So, it's like, you know what? Let me start recording myself because, like, okay, Lord. This is what I said I want to do. If it's your will, let it be your will. If not, direct my steps. So with that being said, I just want to talk. I was like, you know what, or do makeup. I don't know. Whatever. This is just me getting on here, um, getting familiar with my equipment that my son got me. Setting up. So I am recording from my Canon G7X. So other before I was recording from my other camera on my computer. So I am trying this out to see how well it is. The microphone. I try to set up my DJI. However, for some reason, I need to talk to my son because to get the input of this mic, I have to do something. So I am learning something new, getting familiar with technology. Like I said last recording, what are you doing to better yourself? So because your current success is not your ceiling. I'm going to say that one more time. Your current success is not your ceiling. So, yes, what are we going to do today? Just talk. Just talk. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. We had a beautiful Thanksgiving. My 17-year-old, let me tell you, she did the turkey, and let me tell you, she did that thing. It was so delicious. And she did the macaroni and cheese. And with that being said, she will be in charge of the turkey. And she enjoyed it. So it was a family time. My sister, her boyfriend, my son, we all just enjoyed Thanksgiving and just taking a day reflecting on how good God is, how He's providing. So um, I got some makeup here. I got my palettes. If you see, I just, Barredo, you know. This is another collection that I have, my Barredo collection. Um, Maybe let's do makeup. Do a look. Let's see, because I need to see how well me recording will look. You can see my eyeshadow look. I also have some Natasha. Natasha, I did this, and then I got some. Ah, look, we just playing in makeup today. That's what we gonna do and talk. And I had these sitting around. Y'all, look, I have this stuff sitting around and not using it. How many of us have things sitting around? We purchase it and we're like, you know what? We're going to use it, but we don't get a chance to use it. So today is using stuff that I already have. Okay? So this is the remembrance. This is my first Byredo. Um, I love this color story, y'all. Like this here is like my favorite color story. Like these here, I'm a nude type of woman. Let's see. Okay, trying to record. Okay, I like this one here. Um, this one. Put this back in here. Also, the mineral scape is the second palette I got from them. Oh, Lord, look. This is like earthy tone. So yeah, I don't want to. Stuck my hand in this. So yeah, I like blues. See this? I like the blues. Okay. Yeah. So it's like, okay, Karen, what are you gonna use? Which one are you gonna use? I don't know, y'all. Okay. Sometimes we're like stuck in, because we got so much stuff. It's like, you know what are we gonna use? And then this is the second, the third one that I have, and this was released this year. So this is available on their website. What am I in the mood for? Oh, let's go with, you know what? This is the Byredo. Let me see. I'm going to, let's go with the the remembrance. Cause let's talk about remembering things. Yeah, remembering. Sometimes we don't want to remember some of the stuff, like protecting our brain protects our mind. Our brain protects things that we don't want to remember. Yes, indeed. Um, that could be a good thing and could be a bad thing, but our brain says it's a good thing. So, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Um, yeah, I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? I have no idea. Yeah, I am like, well, maybe I don't need to talk about nothing, but just do this look. Because sometimes I feel that I need to just talk and try to encourage people all the time, encourage my audience. And sometimes I just need to be still. Yeah, be still and do makeup. So, yep, here we go. I am going to, oh, man, oh, I think I'm going to, uh, I want to, let's do, let, I'm going to use this here. I have not used, ooh, oh Lord, something spilled on this, my coffee, the packet. Ooh, child. Yes, I need to clean that up because I can't have my packets. Let's use the dramatic one. Okay. So if I'm all over the board on this recording, trust me, I'm all over the board because you know what? My mind needs to relax. My mind needs to relax. It is quiet here. My daughter is asleep. My sister and her boyfriend left for the weekend, and it's quiet. It's quiet. If you hear some noise, that's my wash machine. I'm washing a load of clothes. So I am just gonna do my makeup, see how this works. Um, Whatever comes to my mind, I'm gonna let it come to my mind. Here we go. Yeah, let's do. This is one of my favorite brands that I like to use for eyeshadow base, and this is the Made by Mario. Okay, and I'm gonna have a mirror right here, but I need a close-up mirror. Okay. So, how was your Thanksgiving? Okay. How was your Thanksgiving? Ooh, I like that. I like it. Like I said, we just was like we didn't eat until what 8 o'clock because my daughter made sh- my daughter made the turkey um and ooh okay she made the turkey the macaroni and cheese, and I made ham, rutabagas, lasagna, um, and what else did I make? Rutabagas, lasagna, the ham, and a sweet potato pie. My sister made the corn. So my son, he bought the ham because guess what? He does not like turkey. If I'm looking over here, that means I'm looking at the over here on my computer. So I do apologize. So he does not like turkey, but in all fairness, that turkey my daughter made, oh my goodness. He was like, "Ooh, this is good." So, but yeah, and then we did some lasagna cuz my sister's boyfriend wanted some lasagna. So, I made some lasagna, y'all. So, just and of course, I wanted some rutabagas, so because I can eat turkey, I can eat ham, lasagna, but I wanted some rutabagas. You know why? Because my dad, for for holidays, for Thanksgiving, we would make rutabagas. So okay, so here we go. This is I like to use this. Okay, now I need to smear this out. Okay. So if you're watching this video, I'm trying to just talk about nothing. I'm trying to shut my brain off and enjoy the quietness, enjoy peace. And sometimes that is hard for me to do because I'm thinking about everything else. And so, you know, oh, I know what I forgot to do, pray. Whew, I think I need to say a prayer right now. Lord, this is the day that you have made, and we get to rejoice and be glad in it. Lord, so I thank you. I thank you for another day. I thank you for this moment where I'm being transparent and trying to shut off my brain so I can be still and hear your voice, Lord, or what I need to do next, Lord. So, Lord, thank you for giving me the peace, the time for me to be still and be quiet, enjoy the quietness, Lord. Lord, sometimes my brain go 100 miles an hour, Lord. So thank you for just helping me to realize that I need to slow down. I need to slow down and shut my brain off. So give me the tools that I need to do. Anybody who can watching this video who can understand or who can just identify with trying to shut our brains off, and it's just so much noise is going in our mind that Lord, thank you for just letting them see this video, Lord, that they're not the only one that struggles with this, Lord. So Lord, I just thank you for everything that you're doing, Lord. Lord, thank you for just bringing my family together, Lord, during the holidays. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Yeah. So, yeah. So let's see. I push this in. Okay. Now, alrighty. Okay, I'm trying my best, y'all, just to do a makeup look and just focusing on my makeup look and not trying to focus on the distractions or the noise, the outside noise. So, you know what? Sometimes we have to take a breather, like, like focus on what's the present. Let's live in the present. And the present right now is me doing my makeup. Yes, slow down. A lot of times we just need to slow down. Okay, so this is my primer. Whew. Alrighty, so we got this. I want to use, because I want to use this one. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'll use both. I like this one here. I really do. This and these two together. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, I don't know. This is what this looks like. I'm loving it. See? Ooh, yes. Focusing on doing my makeup. Focusing on doing my makeup. Staying in the present. Okay, so enjoying the peace and quiet. Ooh, yeah, I'm liking this one. I don't know. I might use the Byredo. I'm not for sure. Okay, so here we go. Um, if this, ooh, yeah, here we go. Ooh, if this camera looks better than the other one, ooh, I keep hitting the microphone, so I guess I need to move back a little bit so I don't hit the microphone. And I really need to get with my son. Be like, okay, how do I use or set up my wireless microphone? Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like this. This is Y1. This is Y1 because I am mm, using it to powder my, I guess, primer, as we call it. Okay, now, okay, so here we go. Alrighty. All right, so now I'm gonna do the outside. So I need a, let's see, yeah, no, I'll use that for something else. I'm getting my brush, not sure which one I want to use. Um, you know what? I am going to use this brush. And this is the Scott Burns travel size, but he is no longer, I don't think it's available. Ooh. Okay, so let's do, ooh. Okay, so this earring here, I am going to do a color story with this. See, when we focus on one thing, ooh, I am enjoying this. So I'm going to do a color story using my earring. Okay, let's put this down. That's what I'm going to do. So I can just enjoy the moment. Yes, enjoy the moment. Refocusing my thought process, enjoying life. And I enjoy doing my makeup. I was told, Karen, you need to enjoy life. Why don't you enjoy life? And I'm like, but I do enjoy life. Like, you don't go nowhere. Like, but do enjoy life. So this is me enjoying life. Ooh, yes. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this one. So these earrings, a friend of mine, a coworker, when he went on vacation, he he brought me these earrings back, and I have been wearing them since. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so okay, so okay. Am I going anywhere today? No. What I am doing, using this time to see how this camera that I'm using, the G7X camera, I don't think it's by Canon. Ooh, I like that. And I'm using this in my eye, in my crease. Okay. 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 So here we go. I'm loving this. Now this brush here is a dense brush, and I know I like using a dense brush for my eyes. Okay. Earlier today, I was upstairs just like, okay, let me do some makeup. And you know what? I was like, let me record. And I am so intentional. Um, you know, it's like, okay, Karen, I know you need to be still and you don't want to talk too much, and but even though you're mine, you're living in the present. It's like, okay, God, I have this relationship with God. It's like during my quiet time like this, me and God have a conversation. So I was like, man, God, what does it look like trusting you completely? And I was like, and I was reflecting, and a lot of times during my reflection, I'd be like, what does it look like for me to trust you completely? If everything was taken away from me, would I be at peace? And when I say taken away, like material things, my car, just things, this here. Do I trust you like Job trusted you? And I was like, you know what, God? I do. Like, I am so at peace, even though sometimes my mind, I be, living in the future, and try to stay in the present. It's like, God, I trust you. Like, what does it look like for me to trust God? Like, being at peace if things was taken away from me. I remember when I wasn't at peace, and I think around this time, Thanksgiving, especially Thanksgiving time, I remember that during this time is when I experienced my first domestic violence. I remember right after Thanksgiving, a few days after Thanksgiving, years ago, and this was part of me suffering in silence. I remember when my ex-husband, he's ex, but I was married to him at the time, where I became homeless because he kicked me out the house. Like, we got into an argument. It was not a healthy marriage. It was not a healthy marriage. Um, Domestic violence. And I wasn't even thinking about talking about this here, but hey, someone could be experiencing domestic violence right as we speak. That's why I'm very intentional. If a thought come on my mind, like, okay, so he literally put me out the house with no clothes. Like, I had called my sister-in-law, my brother's wife. It was like, I need you to come get me. And because of God's grace and mercy, and he provided for me, I end up staying at my brother's house. And that there was the first time, like, I was like, man, who can I trust? Like my trust factor was gone because here I am, everyone thinking that this marriage is wonderful, and when it wasn't, so I was homeless, I used to suffer in silence. I was like, I was ashamed, I was embarrassed. And then after finding a place, then not long after it, and I talk about the locked box, about my story of being sexually assaulted, that stemmed from my story of being sexually assaulted. Um, After me being homeless, going through the domestic violence, my, getting picked, put out the house. And so I was like, wow, God, I look back and I'm thankful for, this is Thanksgiving. Like, I never knew that I would suffer in silence, go from suffering in silence to redemption. I look back and I reflect right now, like, man, here I am standing strong, like trusting in God, like the relationship that me and God, let me tell you something. I was angry. All the things that came through, that the impact of, domestic violence and sexual assault, the impact that that brings, you know, my faith. Yeah, my faith was so, I was like, God, I don't trust you. Like, you saw all. Like, I'm like, God, how did this come about, And I was in my mindset of like, you know what? I don't trust anyone. God, I don't trust you. I don't trust nobody, And um God was like, okay, okay, I hear you, but I love you so much, daughter, that I'm going to still be here waiting on you. Um, and so moving forward today is like, God, I love you. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for that unconditional love that I didn't have for myself, you know? So, just thanking God, like, wow, God, thank you for delivering me. And so I know this time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, a lot of times my mind will be rush, trying to go backwards, trying, that I stay in the present, because if you go in the past, you can get depressed. And let me tell you, I can become depressed. I can be that, instead of being victorious. I can have the mindset of being a victim, once again, and even though I've gone through what, I'm a survivor, I'm a warrior, sometimes I have to slow down, relax, listen to my body, live in the presence, thank God, like have that conversation, that transparent conversation with God, like, God, I'm struggling, and it's okay because He got me. And He'll remind me of, I know, but I got you. And He'll remind me of, remember, remember when you thought you could not make your rent years ago, and all of a sudden someone showed up? That was me. So I remember, or remember when you was homeless, and you didn't think you could find a place, and I sent someone who says, you know what, you can stay here. That was me, that have you. So a lot of times, I had to remember and be thankful. God will remind me, you know, like, I got you no matter what. I got you. So that's just, because someone out here might be like, you know what, God, I am homeless. Um, I don't know where, I didn't have a meal yesterday. I don't have I've just been assaulted, or I'm going through this domestic violence. Lord, what am I to do? And then he used came up on my page. He said, if I did it for her, I can do it for you. So if you're watching me and you're going through adversity, God got you. He has you. If he did it for me, he will do it for you. So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And yeah, God had me. And if he has me, and he still got me, my life, I still go through, look, I still go through my go through. I still go through adversity. I still do it, but God reminds me, girl, I got you and I will always have you no matter what you do. I love you unconditionally. I don't love you like like normal. Like I have that spiritual love. You are my daughter and I created you in my image, not your image, not other people's image, in my image. And everything that I create, I love, no matter what. I love. So remember, God got you. If he had me and he still has me, he got you. So with that being said, let's finish this look, y'all. Yes. So I'm going through it here. Look at this. Look, this palette here is nice. It's worth it. I got it off TikTok shop and I got it on like 35% off. So, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. See, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, so now let's go with, let's get this brush here because I want to use this here and yeah. So I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what it looks like. You suffered in silence. I get it. 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 Because let me tell you something. I suffered in silence for so long. So I know what it means to suffer in silence. That's why I do what I do because I would get on, years ago when everything, my life was turned upside down because it was. I acknowledge what happened to me, but I don't accept it. I don't accept it, but I acknowledge it because it's like, yes, I am. Yes, I was sexually assaulted. Yes, went through domestic violence. Yes, I was gang raped. You know, I went through so much in life, and I acknowledge it, but I don't accept it because I didn't deserve that. It was not my fault. Um, you know, so yeah. So God's like, okay, I got you, girl. I got you. No, you didn't deserve that. But guess what? I still love you no matter what. I don't care what someone does to you. There is nothing that you can do that makes you think I would not love you. So yeah. So yeah. Um, let's get with the yellows. For some reason, I'm liking these yellows. So let's go. Let's see what this is gonna do. I think I'm liking this. The way I have my thing set up, I think I'm feeling this. So yeah. Like, okay, God. Okay, you got me. Ah, I dropped that one. Okay, so let's see. I want to. Oh yeah, let's get this one here. Alrighty. So let me see. Let's go with cool. Let's see what the cool does. The cool is going to give me more definition. See? It's going to give me more definition. So, okay. Yeah, so I am not going to think about the future because then I'll get anxious. So, meaning Christmas is coming up. I'm not going to try to figure out, okay, I'm not going to, I'm going to acknowledge, acknowledge what happened, come and think Christmas and be like, okay, God, I'm going to need you. And guess what? He's like, I already know you're going to need me. So, you know, um, some of the tools that I have, you know, taking deep breaths, making sure that I live in the present and not the past. Am I going to get triggered? Probably, but that's okay. Long as I remind myself that I need some, that my triggers do not control me. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, I got the NYX glue. So, I'm liking this palette. I'm liking this is the dramatic palette from Natasha. I and I think I like this camera because guess what? You guys can see up closer my eye look versus this other camera that I've been using. But we'll see. We will see. Mhm. Okay. All right. So got that. Let's see. I'm gonna use this. What color? Um. Ooh, yeah. Do I want? Ooh. Let's go with. I know what I'm gonna do. I am going to go with this one in neutral two. Neutral two is this one here. Sorry, y'all. Neutral two is right here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Neutral two. Now, y'all. Okay. Neutral two. Let's see how it does with my finger, using my finger. And also, what I need to realize, I'm also figuring out, I have this mirror right here that's in front of me that I'm using to look. And it's like, okay, so I can face you guys and see what I'm doing. Does it take away? Does the lighting, is it too bright? So hopefully when I put this up, it won't be. Okay, let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the lighting on here to make a little warm and we'll see. Okay, so let's see. So, is this better? Okay, so I don't know. Is it better? Can you see? Or is this better? Or is this better? Or is it this better? So, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, we will check it out. We will see. So, drop in the comments which one came out better. Okay? Drop in the comments. Okay? We'll see. Okay, so now, me, I like a pop of color. So now I am going to go to my here. I like my pop of color. C. Let's see. Let's go with, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's do this here. Is it the same? Oh, yeah. Ooh, can you tell a difference? Ooh, maybe I got, ooh, let's see. Hmm. Let's do a comparison. So this is the Byredo Bibble. Ooh, let's see something that might be okay. Okay, so this is this. Okay, so I went and touched this one here. Ooh. So this is this. Let's go. Let's see this color here. Okay, so okay, right here. Let's see. Ooh. All right, y'all. I'm trying to. Maybe I should turn it off. Okay, so this here. No, look. I'm trying to do comparison, y'all. It's something I need to work on. And then let's go with this color here that I say. I'm like, I don't think so. It's look, it's similar. Okay, here we go. And this is P2. P2. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. This is the Byredo, and this is okay. Can you see? Child. No, it's different. Okay, it's different. Okay, it's different. All right. Okay, so, but I'm gonna use it. Yeah. Okay, y'all. All right. I gotta get this. Okay, so it is 4245, 42 minutes, and that's the light. That's number two, and that's number three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay, y'all. So when I go look at this video, I am gonna see which lightning light settings I like. Okay. So now let's go with um this one here for my brow bone. Okay. I'll finish up. So with that being said, you know, God trusting, trusting, becoming vulnerable. Man, I'ma be honest with you. Sometimes it's hard. Like really, sometimes it's hard. Ooh, I like that, y'all. Being vulnerable because of what I went through has me stagnant sometimes, y'all. Um, it does. And that's something that I need to work on. Like sometimes it's like, man, do I can I trust again? Can I trust again? Like um a friend of mine, she was like, "Girl, you don't go do nothing." Ooh, I like this. Okay, I'm using this one here. And I'm just be honest with you, like it's hard. Like it is so hard. I have a coworker like, "Why don't you go somewhere?" Like Who, me? Go somewhere? And I think it's because it's like, man, like I'm stagnant sometimes. And I'm just being honest, One of the impacts, like, even though I speak about what happened to me, I get stagnant. Like, I don't want to like be stagnant, and I want to become the best version. That means live my life. So next year I'm going to work on stepping out, like going out somewhere, like meeting new people. And that is a scary thing. I'm just being transparent. Meeting new people, stepping out of my comfort zone. And maybe I'm going to start doing that. Baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. So, yeah, like, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. Whew, it's giving me anxiety. Okay. Live in the present. It's not 2026. We got this. We got this. We got this. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, let me just finish up. Ooh, I love this. Oh my gosh. I'm loving these palettes together. Yes. Okay. So, now let me put on. Yeah. I'm loving this palette together. Okay. Let me finish up. See, I was not trying to come on here and go that route. I had no idea I was going to talk about that. No, I did not. Not at all. Here we go. Pyrrea. Okay. This here, child, look. Here we go. Whew. Y'all, that was me. Have a little anxiety about me stepping out. So I had to be like, okay, Karen, I had to talk myself through it. Like, girl, we are not in 2026. Calm down. We are in the present. We are going to take step by step. We are not going to just be like, oh, let me, no, no, no. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to walk ourselves through it. We're going to ask God to help us. Karen, help me. God, help me get through this process. I need to start living my best life. And if that means meet new people and become vulnerable, Lord, give me the strength to do that. Because let me tell you, woo, I ain't going to lie. It's a scary thought. And I know fear is not part of God. And it's okay because God knows I know that. But sometimes I have to say, give me a renew my spirit, Lord. Renew my heart. Help me. Help me get through this. Yeah, child. Look, I'm walking through it. I'm talking through it. Okay, Karen, relax. And another thing, me learning to listen to my body, like I could feel myself. I could start feeling myself talking fast, talking fast. Like, okay, Karen, you're talking fast. Slow down. That's one of the ways I know that, ooh, my anxiety is about to kick in and I need to breathe. I learned that from I learned that tool from therapy. Like when you feel like your breathing is getting heavy and you, okay, this is my minted, when my breathing is getting too heavy and I can feel my body be like, okay, relax, relax. So maybe you guys can get a little, your body is a little bit, when you listen to your body and it's like, okay, you need to calm down. You need to slow down. You need to relax. That's how I know I need to get back in the present. Because transparency, I was Lord, Lord, you gotta give me strength. Okay. So this, I'm letting it, this is my concealer. Now, with that being said, let me get some of my primer. Let's get some primer. Yes, we're gonna do. Okay, look, I'm loving The earrings. I need to refocus, care and focus, care and focus. See, y'all are experiencing real life times of how I keep it together. I do a lot of talking to myself. So, all right, now I have my primer on, reflecting. I know things I need to work on. Okay, let's see. I am going to you know what? I'm going to, I have not used this Cover Fix. It is a tinted moisturizer. Now, I'm telling you, I believe this company is going out of business. This is a thick tinted moisturizer. And I do have a backup for this because I really do like this. Okay, it reminds me of a light foundation. See? Let me take these off. All right. It reminds me of a. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I need to really talk to my like son. How do I use a mic? Cause I'm my wireless mic. Why? Because see, I'm liking this stuff here. Because I keep hitting the microphone while I speak. Okay, I'm focusing on stuff. Now, because I'm focusing on my makeup and not what's making me, what got me all anxious, that's how I know. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Okay, see? It's just giving me a nice glowy look. And I can do a second layer. If I want more coverage. See, I like this. So, I'm so sorry, y'all. Now, I like this. I'm loving this. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, I like that moisturizer look. All right. Okay, okay. Yes, y'all, look at that. Ooh, nice. And then, this is so pretty. And you know what? The reason why, ooh, I'm gonna have to use this more often. And the reason, ooh, I'm so glad I got a backup of this for real. I need to go see, do they have another one? Because, honey, this right here, this right here, man, I think I do. I think I have a backup. This is really, 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 really pretty, y'all. And the reason why I had not used this a lot because of the simple fact that my last job I had to wear a white shirt. And so if it was I needed um tra- if I put on my white shirt on my part of my uniform, I would sit there and get oh man, this is so pretty, y'all. I would sit there and get the makeup on my white shirt. I don't have to wear white shirt. Ooh, this is so pretty. Ooh, girl. See, this here. This is why I love to do makeup because it makes me happy. It's like I God, ooh, this is so pretty. So I hope Cover FX does not, I repeat, do not go out of business. Because that right there, chef kiss. Okay. Okay. So, okay. All right. Now, I let that stay on for a minute. But now it's like, okay. All right. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 Now, yes. Ooh, yes. Okay. This is so pretty. So if this is so freaking pretty, y'all. Look at that shine. Look at the moisture. Like it's not. It's like a hydration. Like it's a more. Oh my gosh. Like of course I do my skincare, but for real, y'all. Like pretty. Oh my gosh. And then this eye look. Stop playing with me. Okay, now I need to set this. Oh my. This is so pretty. Right, for real, for real. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be using that Cover X tinted moisturizer. Oh man, and it's like $8 now on the website. So if it is still there, and then I'm setting my under eyes. So yeah. So actually, this has been a very transparent and vulnerable moment for me, y'all. I was not expecting to get on here and be vulnerable, but it's part of becoming a better version of myself. I can, as I reflect, I can remember when I couldn't even talk about what happened. Like a couple of years ago, I was like not like able to talk about what happened to me. And now it's like my growth, like I can talk. I can like I'm able to say, okay, y'all, I was sexually assaulted. I was sexually assaulted by a gang. And, you know, I went through domestic violence, I can talk about it now. And maybe it will help someone. Okay. Here we go. So, all right, dear. Alrighty. Now, boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh. This is so pretty. You know what I need to do? I'm going to put on some bronzer. This is so pretty. Y'all, this is pretty. Ooh, 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 child. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna use this more often. I don't know. We'll see. And I do have another um angle. Like if when I ooh, look at that. Look how natural. Okay. Natural. Just natural. This is the Minted bronzer. Okay. I do apologize. No, I don't. I'm not apologizing for recording for a whole hour. You know why? Because I needed to talk about be becoming vulnerable and my truth, my story. Because I am not defined by what happened to me. I am not defined by those who chose, those who took my no and turned it into their yes. I am not ashamed. I am not sorry that I talked about me. It's hard for me to even think about meeting new people in a social setting because I'm going to be vulnerable. Because why? Someone out there who is because whoever is watching this, if you're watching this and you're having that issue, it's okay. We got this. By the help of God, we have this. So we gonna get through this. You know, this is our truth. We are unapologetically who we are. And we're gonna become a better version of ourselves. Okay? So if that's you, let's go. We got each other. So ooh, that is pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh look at y'all. What? What? Isolation? Cause that's a form of isolation, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Staying in the house like I was a form of isolation, not wanting to go out. I have actually it's my friend's birthday coming up in December, and she has invited me to her birthday, and she wants me to come. I don't work with her anymore, so I told her that I'm gonna come. You know, I'm gonna start living my life, and it's okay because, to be honest, I limit myself for real. Not no more. Not no more. Oh, I'm loving this. Look, what? I was doing what? Not no more, y'all. We ain't gonna do this no more. So, yes, we are becoming better versions of ourselves. Okay, so let's see. No, I did not do my eyebrows because I don't think that. Let's see. Did this? Yes, this. We did this. Yes, I did that. I did that. Let me put my earrings on. Ooh, child. What? Ah, yes, I am loving the new me. Okay, here we go. Oh, y'all. I got one more thing. Okay, one more thing. First, I got to put. Look, this is one side. Let me tell y'all something. I love this stuff. I really do like it. I have to use it sparingly. Why? Because they're always out of it. And I am not trying to buy like three or four backups. That they're like $30 each. Okay. So what I need to do is find me a dupe, like for real, because or I don't mind spending $30 on something that really works. However, if you can't keep it in stock, I'm gonna find something else, another brand, and I think Pat McGrath has it. Another brand who's gonna keep it in stock because I'm not trying to. I love it. I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. This stuff is magic. However, it's always out of stock because it's so good. And that means that I have to buy three or four, and I can't afford to buy three or four at one time just to get me through because I have not used, like, I really like sparingly, and I'm like, can't do that. So, ooh, look at this. Just look at this face. Loving it. Look at this. Anyways, let me put my mascara on, and this Maybelline $4 mascara. Look, I'm loving it. This is my favorite mascara because I don't wear falsies. I don't wear falsies. Okay, here we go. Look at this child. Look at this. Look. I'm looking over there. Oh, child. I'm seeing myself. And there's other. Oh, you go, girl. What? Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay. Yes, I did that. So now, got this done. Ooh, okay. Yes, I'm on this neutral. This neutral. Yeah. Okay. I gotta make sure I clean this box up. Where did that come from? Okay. Now, let me tell y'all something. Juvia's Place. I purchased this like 2 months ago, maybe three. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get this whole set. It was on sale. Like, y'all, them sales be getting me, okay? It's good. Sales are good if you're going to use the stuff, not just let it sit around, okay? So, I am going to start putting lipstick on, okay? I'm going to start wearing lipstick when I do my looks. Let me tell y'all something. This is vulnerable. This is me being vulnerable. If you stayed to this point, I'm going to be vulnerable. Y'all deserve it. And I my smile. Everyone says, "Girl, you have a beautiful smile." However, I have a tooth. I had a gap, and I have a tooth that shifts. So I have, and I'm be honest, I have a what you call it, a complex or of my tooth. So sometimes when I look this way, you can tell like it's like shifted. Now, due to domestic violence, not just that one moment time, my I've been through a lot of domestic violence in different relationships, different times in my life, and I remember, and I talked about it before. One time, I was, you know, in a relationship, in a marriage, and not the first one, because yeah, the impact of me of not loving myself, accepting anything. Now I don't accept nothing. I am single. I'm happy. I'm loving me. And I've been single for a while. That's another thing. Be like, girl, you've been what? No dates? Nothing. Nope. 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 And because of me gonna be vulnerable, I use that for like, yeah, I'm healing. I'm healing. Yes, I am healing. However, because I was afraid to be vulnerable, I use me healing for not trying to, you know, go on a date. Ooh, child. Yeah, okay, we gonna work on that. However, I my ex husband, when I left Lexington, coming here, I left. I had to run for my life. So yeah, And we'll talk about stuff like this next year. You know, this is part of God. Use me, use my story, because there's someone out here who needs to hear this. However, like he hit me so hard, like he hit me um, in my. He hit me. He strangled me, and he like threw me across the kitchen. And then another relationship that I was in, when, you know, he hit me so bad till, I felt stars. But anyways, that's me being vulnerable. You know, life was life, and yeah, people did not. I had to smile, and people did not know what I was going through. So I'm getting off talking. I'm keep on talking, but this here, look. I sometimes when I record and I see my mouth, it's like ah, my tooth is shifted, and it's a reminder. But I am unapologetically accept for who I am, cricket tooth and all, y'all. Cricket tooth over bite and all. So I can always fix this by, going to the dentist. But you know, what I really need to fix is the deep cause. Yeah, me feeling insecure. That needs to get, and ain't no doctor gonna help me. Only God. But that's the supernatural. So I got some stuff to work on. Oh, I am not this perfect person. So yes. Ooh, child, look, my makeup. This is so beautiful. So let's get started. I am going to, let's see, use this because I'm not going to waste my money. And I think, let's go. I'm going to use, this is what? Um, child, cola. And I'm going to use, let's go with toffee. Let's go cola. Let's see what it looks. First, let's see what it looked like. Okay. Yes. I got some stuff to work on next year. This year, I'm like reflecting, like, okay, Karen, ooh, this is pretty. Okay. This is, I need a new, this is what, toffee, I said? And this is what it looks like. Toffee. And let's see. Is this going to look good? Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, yeah, let's do this. Cola. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Okay. So, here we go. There is no way that I need to keep. Okay. All right. And then, here we go. Okay. Okay. So, with that being said, oh, this is pretty. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. This is the look. This is the look. And I'm so pretty, y'all. Like, for real. I don't look what I went through. And I'm getting choked up. Like, when I say that I have insecurities, but I'm not defined by my insecurities. Um, Becoming a better version of myself is working on me. Like, becoming vulnerable. This is my vulnerable moment. And I hope that this help someone to be like, you know what, I get you. I need to become vulnerable. But we're going to do one step at a time, one video at a time. We're going to give ourselves grace and mercy. We're doing it for us. We want to love ourselves like God loves us. So, with that being said, y'all, this is the look. It's neutral. Hopefully, this camera picked up, and I will be using this camera more. I like this setup. Okay, y'all. Yes. Okay. Y'all have an awesome blossom day. We are ending 2025. We are stepping into 2026. We are not what we've been through. We are giving ourselves grace and mercy. We are working to become a better version of ourselves. It is not going to happen overnight. I say, how do you eat a whole elephant? You eat it one bite at a time. I get it. I get it. I get it. I am walking in my truth. I'm walking in my present. Yes, present in the present moment, not in the future and not in the past. Yes, I am a survivor of domestic violence more than one time, more than one in one relationship. I am a survivor of sexual assault more than one time. I only talk about the one time. So I've been sexually assaulted in numerous times in different relationships, and I don't really talk about the other times. But it just did not just happen one time. Did I ever report it? No. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I thought I could just forget it away. But yeah, so we are not who we are not defined by our past. So let's I want to use this platform, be like, you know what, we got this. There's someone else out there. If this is one person who's like, I got you, I understand, and it's gonna help one person, you know what, it's that's out. I'm not trying to be this huge person like, oh, I want to impact the whole entire world. No, I want to impact one person. If one person can identify and I can help them, I'm here. That's what I want to do. It's not about it's about being vulnerable, about being impactful, and whoever this story touches, I'm here. I got you. You did not deserve what happened to you. Someone took your no and turned it into their yes. You are worthy. You are worthy to be loved by God. God loves you no matter what you did, what you've been through. If He loves me and if He can get me through it, guess what? He will get through that. Through whatever you're getting through, you are worthy. You are worth it. You are not defined by what happened to you. Okay? So, with that being said, I am going to end this and I will see y'all next time. Here we go. This is the final. Yes, my cricket tooth and all. Yeah. But I have a beautiful smile. I'm a beautiful person inside and out. So, with that being said, talk to y'all later. And thank you. Thank you for taking the time out.